What's up, you guys? If you've been following my channel, welcome back. My name is Henry, and you already know I'm very into picking stocks that are gonna fill your pockets with money. If you are considering buying or selling the stock, you're gonna wanna watch this whole video fully. There is potentially a 10x opportunity in front of us with a massive contract and industry event that will change the stock for good on July 14th. It's going to be a game changer for this stock and shift its trajectory. We are talking about Workhorse. I've lately been looking at Workhorse, which is up nearly 4.5 times in the last 30 days. Now, this is pretty unusual and unlike me to buy into a stock like this one, but I want to discuss why this explosion is happening now and what you should expect with USPS next generation mail truck delivery. Basically, USPS is planning on transforming their fleet of delivery vehicles to more electric vehicles. They are bidding up to $6 billion in contracts to one or multiple bidders. And the key here for my analysis in this video and why I think we could see the stock explode is the multiple bidder part. Even if Workhorse grabs 25% of that, we're looking at $1.5 billion in revenue. To be honest, we know electric vehicle stocks are on a massive tear because the opportunity is way too big to miss out. So I educated myself and I'm about to give you my cheat sheet on this bad boy and what to expect on July 14th. So the game plan is 1, go over their products line quickly, 2, what to expect from USPS July 14th event, and 3, I'm going to give you guys a risk reward ratio for this one. I'm going to put my Wall Street experience from me to you so I can help my YouTube family become better investors. I spent another day researching this one, so I'd appreciate an early thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications, because if you can watch my video first, which leads you to make faster decisions on the latest news, then you will have an edge. And we all know speed kills. Driving safe, easy done. Ah! Okay, no, I'm good, okay. Nah, risk, nah, that ain't for me. Psych, risk is for me. In fact, I'm so risky, I cut my own hair. It didn't turn out well, so I do not recommend cutting your own hair. Yeah, it's a mess, but I'm about to go get it fixed. And in fact, this better happen quickly because I'm so committed to flooding your guys' pockets with money that I'm kind of pissed I have to do this right now. All right, I am so glad that I got my hair fixed this morning. Workhorse is an American manufacturing company based in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they are currently focused on manufacturing electrically powered delivery and utility vehicles. It's another EV player, but this one truly stood out to me because it's not competing with the likes of Tesla or Helion. They're in the last mile delivery space, which is a whole industry in itself. And we're looking at companies like UPS, DHL, FedEx, making their final deliveries from their warehouses to the end customer's door, which is the most important part. Happy customers equals a lot of money. But for the companies using these last minute delivery vehicles, an EV will save them money. And you know what is just as smart as making money is saving money. I should probably show you what Workhorse has in the works. Here's an image of a couple examples of their product, the C1000 electric work van, and specifically what they're about to crush their competition with during bidding the USPS next generation delivery vehicle. The vehicles are fully electric, real-time telematics, and I think this part is really important because telematics is basically a cloud-based database for driving data. I think this will help Workhorse stand out and show their competitive advantage during the bidding on July 14th. I feel like there might be some insider stuff going on here because the run-up happened literally just in the past 30 days, which is why I'm making a follow-up video updating you guys. If you look at their chart, it's literally been like a dead cat or a Snorlax, just hovering back and forth. Now, I don't know if there's insider stuff going on. I'm just saying I'm suspicious with the massive gains. So I'm gonna lay out the facts and put a probability on what this stock might do next. So to build some certainty, let's first see why someone will definitely get a contract, whether it's Workhorse or its competition. Postal trucks get about 10 miles per gallon, are too small for modern e-commerce packages, and that's just no good. This chart right here shows the cost effectivity of electricity, which means that an EV is half as expensive to operate than a standard ICE vehicle, ICE standing for electric combustion vehicle. Internal combustion
Internal combustion vehicle. I'm so on the electric hype, you can see that all I like is electric vehicles. Plus, there is a new phenomenon that companies are aware of. Companies that are more environmentally friendly actually attract more investors, thus outperforming their competition. So I am pretty sure that USPS will go through with their $6 billion contract. Now, just to be clear, July 14th is the bid. Actually, the contract is in 90 days, but I think we will get a lot of feedback and news on potentially the presentation and some hints at who might have won the contract itself. From USPS perspective though, just speaking, if I was on their management team, I would break the contract up. I would chop it up and give it to 3 companies awarding $2 billion each, and judge their performance from there. I'd probably cut the weakest link after the contract is over and stick to the companies that provided the best service and product. That way, I get to test out and see a couple company products. I do not expect Workhorse to take the full $6 billion contract. The USPS already said it's open to splitting the multi-billion-dollar contract between multiple companies. It claims that the sticker price alone won't determine who's awarded the contract. So that's just a statement they said, which further supports my thoughts. But if by miracle they do land the entire contract, we are looking at a 20 to 30x stock potential. And I think some people have run the stock up because they see that happening. But honestly, I don't think that is plausibly reasonable. Plausible. I mean, doable. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, if this ain't happening, that entire contract, the whole $6 billion, is probably not happening. Now, I won't crush people's optimism, but I am just being realistic here, okay? I keep emotions out of trading and investing and focus on the facts. And speaking of the facts, Workhorse owns 10% of Lordstown Motors, which does compete with Tesla in the electric pickup vehicle market. The company bought the old, struggling General Motors plant in Ohio, and we actually got the President of the United States to tweet about this event.
There it is.
Basically, aside from free publicity, this company is at the heart of America and the United States, and they want it to succeed because this plant succeeding is very important for the Ohio economy. But wait, the center of the United States and this massive factory from a longtime leader GM is being sold to an electric pickup truck company? Do you guys see how quickly EVs are becoming mainstream and will dominate the market yet? The technology advancement curve is speeding up, and aside from the USPS bid, I am excited for Workhorse regardless. Even though the stock has shot up a lot, long term, this stock will do great in my opinion. Its 10% stake in Lordstown Motors will also do really well. This intellectual property licensing deal is a power move for Workhorse, and I expect it to really help in diversifying their long-term revenues. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this video with discussing the risks and rewards of what price target we could see in different scenarios. First of all, when it comes to risk, I don't really see much as long as they can raise cash and execute. Their competition is mainly Ford, but Ford isn't offering 100% electric vehicles. Probably because they can't innovate fast enough. So the biggest risk is not landing the contract at all. And to be honest, that is devastating in terms of outcome. This company will probably be a $3 stock in the short term and have to keep grinding and innovating. I see this as unlikely though, and I would probably place a 20% probability. The next outcome would be that they land a small minority piece of the contract at, let's say, 500 million or something tiny like that. Then I see the stock dropping by nearly a third down to $10 a share. I'd probably give this another 20%. Next, I see them winning a $2 billion contract, which would build a lot of hype and excitement amongst investors, raising this stock to $30 to $45 a share. So basically 2 or 3 times price move from these levels right now. And I'd give this like 58% probability. And what is the last 2%, you may ask? Well, that's them taking at least half of the contract or more. I'm a conservative investor, so I'm placing a small percentage here. And of course, if that happens, the stock will blow past $50 a share and potentially much higher. So what is the weighted average for this stock? There it is right there. So I am placing a $21 price tag here. So this stock is undervalued in my opinion, but I am just saying anything can happen to the contract, and my price target may or may not happen. Investing is a tough game, and even though I worked at Goldman Sachs and Wall Street, I am telling you from firsthand experience, nobody can accurately predict the short-term price of the market, yet alone a stock. But that's not gonna stop me from laying out the facts and educating my YouTube family on what to look out for in the stock market. You guys are in store for a lot more education your way, and I'm gonna start incorporating macro and microeconomics in my YouTube channel because my undergrad degree is in finance, economics, and analytics. If you made it this far, you're awesome. I'm putting in all my focus into helping my viewers gain a financial education that school doesn't teach. Turn on the notifications and smash the subscribe button because we are all going to grow our finances and build our knowledge quickly together. I'm gonna make sure you are one of the people that is glad they took a step forward to improvement. We will talk soon. Be aggressive in learning, but be safe in investing.